Kaiser Aluminum has been in Tacoma since 1947, when Henry Kaiser purchased the smelter from the federal government for $3 million. The plant had been built to support the war effort, but at the time, no one could have imagined the future uses of aluminum, nor the potential of the Tacoma plant. Today, aluminum is a staple of our daily lives, and the Tacoma plant has entered the age of the microchip. Ongoing investment and teamwork by our 375 Tacoma employees has kept the smelter competitive as a supplier of markets around the world. Our customers make hundreds of products, including beverage cans, aircraft and auto parts, and power transmission cables. The smelter is ideally located in Tacoma, Washington, an international gateway set in one of the most beautiful regions of the United States. It is in the middle of a thriving metropolitan area that stretches from Vancouver, Canada to Portland, Oregon. Kaiser also has a major presence elsewhere in Washington, the nation's largest aluminum producing state. Kaiser has two major facilities in Spokane, another smelter and a rolling mill, and an extrusion plant in Richland. In total, the company employs over 3,000 people in Washington, making it the state's fifth largest manufacturer. Tacoma's port is one of the largest on the west coast of North America and is the point of entry for Kaiser's principal raw material, alumina ore. The ore is refined from bauxite mined in Australia. It is shipped across the Pacific in bulk carriers and stored in these huge dome structures, coincidentally made from aluminum, until it is needed at the smelter about a mile from the waterfront, or shipped by rail across the state to the company's other smelter. The Northwest aluminum industry contributes about $1 billion each year to the region's balance of trade through ports like Tacoma. Electricity is the other important raw material used in turning ore into aluminum. In fact, it accounts for about 1/3 of production costs. Here is the heart of the Tacoma operation, the pot rooms. The plant has 3 lines with a total of 400 pots or cells that produce more than 80,000 tons of aluminum each year. In the cell, the alumina ore becomes aluminum through a complex process called reduction. First, ore is distributed to each pot. Then, when necessary, mobile equipment is used to break a crust that forms on the molten bath in the pot, ensuring the introduction of the ore. The ore is dissolved into the electrolyte bath at a temperature of about 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. Electrical current passes into the pot through highly conductive carbon anodes and splits the alumina molecules. Aluminum separates and sinks to the bottom, and oxygen burns off the top, consuming part of the anode as well. Computers monitor this entire operation, controlling each pot for the highest energy efficiency and productivity. The control system is called Celtrol and was developed and perfected by Kaiser. Pot room employees perform a variety of tasks to ensure the efficient operation of the pots and the production of high-quality metal. The molten metal leaves the pot rooms at about 1700 degrees Fahrenheit. A portion of the metal is cast as primary aluminum into sow, each weighing about 1,200 pounds. These sow are shipped to domestic or overseas customers or to other Kaiser plants. The majority of the molten metal from the pot rooms is transferred to the rod mill, where it is turned into continuous cast aluminum rod sold to wire and cable companies that produce overhead transmission and distribution cable, underground cable, and television cable. In the rod manufacturing process, molten metal travels from the furnace through a degassing unit and ceramic filter to the casting wheel. There, the molten metal is poured into the mold on the wheel, and as the wheel turns, the mold is sprayed with water to cool it. The metal solidifies into a continuous trapezoidal bar. The bar is then rolled down into round rod, from 3/8 of an inch to 15/16 of an inch in diameter, and it is packaged into coils weighing 5,000 to 7,500 pounds. The manufacturing processes used in the mill are certified under ISO 9000 international standards, ensuring that our customers will receive a consistently high-quality product. While aluminum sow and rod is the Tacoma plant's principal product, the facility also manufactures the products it needs for the reduction process: carbon paste anode material, replacement pots, and many of the tools and parts necessary to maintain the operation. Tacoma's employees work in a team-based system that encourages them to make decisions and to find ways to increase the productivity and efficiency of the plant. A departure from traditional management structures, the system aims to improve performance by tapping into the expertise of the people who do the work. Our innovative women and men are working hard as the Tacoma plant enters the 21st century as a competitive force in an industry with significant potential for growth, particularly due to increased demand from emerging markets such as Pacific Rim countries. Kaiser looks forward to an exciting future. By continuing to work together, we will succeed in doing our part to maintain our company's competitive edge and to keep Tacoma and Pierce County as economically healthy and as prosperous as it can be.